Hey everyone, welcome to Rob's in Your Corner. What we're going to talk about is how people look at us when we have an illness or an addiction. There's a stigma about mental illness and addiction. What helps that stigma carry on is the addiction side and the mental illness. Because when we live in that, it creates the stigma a lot bigger than how we feel. So let's try this. Let's try to live without an addiction or live with the mental illness. When I say live with the mental illness, knowing how it makes you dress, talk, walk, or be around other people. Let's respect what it does to us. And let's just say we can live with that. We don't have to live in that anymore. We can live without that, but respect what our illness brings to the table. And once we find that them triggers or that persona that comes on to us, we can beat our own mental illness. But it takes hard work, and it starts with you personally. Personally, you gotta say, I've had enough living this way. I've got to do better for myself. Maybe I'll listen to Rob and live with it and not in it. Let me try by 5 minutes of doing something that I normally don't do to make me feel better and enjoy that 5 minutes. Because when 5 minutes of your day becomes greater, I hope you can understand it could be 24 hours greater living with it and not in it. Now on an addiction side, we chase the demons. We answer the demons with urges. If we listen to our urges and we go out and get that fixed, then the demon wins. Let's respect what that urge brings to us. Let's respect what that urge makes us lose again. If we have an urge, know what everything you built up to have is going to be thrown away again. Put it in perspective. When you're in a group setting, you're sitting in a chair. Take that chair and sitting in front what you're going to give up because of an urge. You live in a house, take that chair and sit in front of the house. Because that's where you're going to be. You're going to be on the streets and looking in to say, I need a place to stay. If you listen to that urge, you're going to be back in a chair telling the same story that you already been through. And you know the outcome. Let's change that. Let's live with that and not in it. We got to beat the addiction. And we do that just one day at a time. And I like to add, it takes one thought at a time. Because you let that one thought enter your mind about an urge or a need, then it takes over your whole body. And then where are you at? You're back to square one. Everything you worked for is gone. And I keep getting these notifications, and they're driving me crazy. Because I've not had my computer on in a day. This is my laptop in this room, and I don't turn it on all the time, because when I do these videos, I want them to be 100% facts. I don't want to kick no BS to anyone. I'm a real person. Reality hits you, and so will I, with realism. People in mental illness. People will lie to have a mental illness to get SS. When you see that person out having a good time and you don't see anything wrong with them, and then they claim they have a mental illness, I myself fight a mental illness every day, and I'm not 100% every day. When I see somebody that I know is faking, it drives a nail in my heart. Because I fight a mental illness every day, and they're faking it to get something. It blows my mind that you can fake to have a mental illness. Why would anyone want to fake a mental illness? I live it 24/7. I would do anything to get rid of it. I challenge myself every day to fight it. In days I succeed, and some days I'm stuck in that rut. But it's up to me, myself, to get myself up out of that rut and change it. And I do. So I can make these videos even real. Back when I was in my mental illness, I found out I had a health issue. I drank so much where I couldn't remember my name. I blacked out and slept on people's porches because I thought I was at my house. I wasn't an alcoholic, but I was a hard drinker. But I know what bubble guts are. I started going down that road. I was drinking every day. I drink a whole gallon of Captain and then move on to 4 bottles of Southern Comfort and blackout and then do it over again because I wanted to forget who I was and what I had. Put that all aside. When that's all done and that numbness wears off, my health issue's still there. What did that solve? Nothing. Because no matter what I drank, it didn't erase my health issue. I still have it. I got my stomach pumped. A lot of times. When I got drunk one day, they rushed me to the hospital. And my doctor got this close in front of my face and said, "Robert, are you crazy? Your health issue can kill you, and you're drinking, making it worse. What are you doing?" When you almost die, it changes your life. And that's what happened. My health issue, I flatlined, and I was brought back. That changed my life to be better. I didn't want to drink anymore. I didn't want any illness anymore, but I still had a mental illness. That changed my life that day. That's why I'm able to make these videos so passionate, because I value my life now. And I want you to value yours, because you're special. You're special to me if you stay alive for today and the rest of your life. Remember that. If you don't ever feel special to someone, remember you feel special to Robert, because I am here for you. Even in the darkest days you feel like you have no one, all you have to do, reach out, I'll answer. I will get in that rut with you and climb out together so you know how it feels to climb out of a rut. And then you can say, you done it. You never have to thank me. If I see you become better and you're smiling and having a great life, that makes my heart feel great. Because at least I can say that person heard me. It might not be me that you hear. It might be something someone else said that sparks it in your life. But let that spark happen. Don't fight it. Whether you have a mental illness or an addiction, let somebody have a spark in your life. Listen to every word when you're at a meeting, to listen to somebody. I get it's going to be the same thing over and over again. Well, hey, when you're in addiction, that pattern's over and over again. You don't get tired of that. So why get tired of going to a group that saves your life over and over again? You fight for that fix. Fight for the next air you breathe just as bad. This is Rob's in your corner. Stay alive and stay blessed. Thank you for watching.